We're pressing 3,000 and just having a lot of trouble with that. That's right where the 200-day moving average is for the S&P 500. Just having a lot of trouble with that. But I am very optimistic about the broadening of the market because that trend has continued this week. Just take a look at the sector leaders today. Bank stocks up today, one of the very few. But the Russell is outperforming on a relative basis. Industrials, retail, these are the ones that are part of that broadening of the market story. Energy's underperforming because oil's down. And there's that FXI. That's the big China ETF. A lot of these China ETFs down 3, 4, and 5%. Of course, you heard Eunice Yoon, very serious things going on in Hong Kong. Hang Seng down 5.5%. That was like the worst day in, 5 years or so since 2015. You put that up there, and you can see some of these real estate stocks that are trading over in Hong Kong. These are all big real estate companies. They're all down. Obviously, a lot of concerns about potential for capital flight. Keep an eye on other things like Chinese banks. The FXI is about 1/3 China banks. So a lot of potential implications, very serious things going on there. These new national securities laws being proposed, and maybe even China abandoning that growth target is an issue there. People have been asking me, gee, how come our markets aren't down? We've been talking about the big four bucket of things that moves the market here, the reopening going smoothly or not, the monetary and fiscal stimulus, treatment and vaccine, and the trade war with China as a potential issue or not. I think overall the market's telling us the reopening, the fiscal stimulus, and the treatment is sort of the top issues. Fauci was, of course, talking about being more confident on the vaccine. The big story this week is that broadening. You see the stuff that's been left behind pulling ahead, transports, the Russell 2000, the equal weight S&P 500, outperforming the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ 100, the tech and the FANGs underperforming this week. That's what I mean when I say broadening of the market. If you look at the individual sectors for the week, banks up almost 10%, industrials, energy, retail outperforming there, and of course, healthcare underperforming. That was a market leader. This is rotation and broadening of the market. Finally, want to know, IPO market's still going on. We had a very successful IPO yesterday with SelectQuote. NASDAQ's got one today, Inari, which is a big medical device maker for removing blood clots, and they upsized this twice. So this is going to open quite well this morning here. And there's other stuff sitting out there, guys. We're still waiting. I've been waiting for a while for Albertsons, for example, sitting out there. Anticipate that'll happen. Warner Music Group, potentially. Zoom Info Technologies. Vroom. Carl, the IPO market potentially going to be opening up very, very soon.